Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another scenario where we will use echo command in order to print current time. In our previous session, we discussed how to print date only in different type of formats using echo command. So for this session also, we are going to use the current timestamp, and from that current timestamp, we will try to fetch the time in different format. And there are various possible format like HHMMSS format, which is hour, minute, seconds. Similarly, minute, hour, seconds, or seconds, hour, minute. It is totally depend on how you are going to use it, right? But again, I'm saying that date customization and time customization is very important from a project perspective. Okay, so make sure to note everything that we are discussing related to date format and time format. Clear? So how we are going to discuss in this session? First of all, we will understand the requirement, and after that I'll show you how we can utilize the command on Qshell. Okay, and once it is clear, then we will try it with some scenarios on Qshell screen, and after we are comfortable with that Qshell related queries, then we will start with the main thing, which is our CL program, like how we can utilize the Qshell command echo in order to change the time or in order to show the time in a specific format using clle program. Okay, CL program we have discussed various times, so this time I'm just going to show you the changes which you can implement in the last program, and then later you can reutilize the same. Okay, fine. So let's start with the requirement. So the first requirement for this type of change is that just assume a scenario where you are supposed to print the current timestamp in HHMMSS format on one of your screen. And the required condition is that we are supposed to fetch the data only from the screen which is present there. Means we have to print the data on the screen from Qshell prompt, right? Maybe there is a requirement like while you are doing the Qshell commands, while you are hitting the Qshell command, then someone asks you to print the current timestamps. So in that case also we can utilize this echo, as well as if you want to fetch the information into CL program through Qshell command, then you can again use this echo command in order to customize your time. Okay, so I think now it is clear. So let's start with the Qshell command. So first of all, we are supposed to write qsh here. What it will do, it will open the Qshell command entry screen. It is opened. Now here we can run any command. So firstly I'll show you the current timestamp because this is the thing that we already know, right? So let's start with the basic thing, current timestamp, then colon, and here we will write percentile date. So what this date function will do, it will fetch the current timestamp from the system and paste it here. You can see current timestamp is here it is showing the day Monday, then March 18, then 4:47:03 coordinated universal time, and 2024. Okay, so this is what we retrieve when we are trying to hit the command this echo with current timestamp, which is our text, normal text, and then dollar date. Okay, fine, this is the fine thing, right? And in previous session we also learned like how we can fetch the only the date portion from it, right? But this time we are going to discuss like how we can fetch the time portion from it. So let's see how. So for that you can write again echo, then space, double quote, and this time I will write it as current time, then colon. Here we can write dollar date, and here you can write plus percentile, and just write here t, because if you remember in last session we tried with this percentile d. So in this case it is printing the current date, right? So similarly, if you would like to fetch the current time, so just try with capital T. So you can see it is printing 4:8:48:21, which is the current time. So it is clear that whenever you want to fetch the time, current time from the timestamp, then you can use the percentile t. So if I rerun this command again, you can see this time it is showing 4:48:38 because seconds is changing again and again. Okay, fine. So this is the one thing. Now what will happen if I try to fetch it using small t? Let's see. So if I make it small t, this time it is showing nothing. So make sure that whenever you want to fetch the time in current time from echo command through like current timestamp, then use capital T only. Otherwise, it will not provide you the required output. Clear? So this is done. Now what we will do, I'll show you one more way through which you can format your time. So I'm just pasting one command here, which is echo double quote $date plus, and this is percentile h colon percentile m colon percentile s. So once we hit enter on this command, it will print the current timestamp, which is 4:49:36, right? But you can say we are still getting the same kind of result, right? Previously also we are getting this, but this time we are printing it in a way hour, minute, and seconds. By default, it is also showing the in this manner only, hour, minute, and second. But with this command, you can customize your time. Let's say I want to make it as minute, hour, second. So I can simply write like this: minute, hour, second. Although in time we are not going to say change this thing, but still, if you need to change the format, you can use like this MHS, right? Similarly, if you want to print S, here I can write S, then I can write M minute, and then H. So this time it will print accordingly. Okay, this is 4 is hour, then we have minute, and then we have seconds, which is 50. Okay, so yeah, these are the ways. And one more thing again, like what it if you try to go with small h, then what will happen? Let's see, it is printing March. So this is your assignment. You can just figure it out, like why it is printing MAR here. Okay, on changing it to small h. Similarly, if I make it as capital H again and M I'll make small, though, then you can see it is printing 437. Likewise, if I change M back to capital letter and S to small, then it will again change. Okay, you can see this time it is printing the S only. So this thing you can explore by your own and just figure it out. Okay, as in daytime, like in date also we discussed like why while using the capital Y it prints the complete year, which is 2024, but in case of small y it is printing only 24, two digit year, right? So same kind of thing you can explore here as well, like what will happen if we try to use capital H instead of small h, or vice versa. Okay, so yeah, these are the way through which we can perform the time customization, uh, directly fetching it from the timestamp. Okay, so yeah, this is all regarding the Qshell part. Now I'll quickly show you how we can utilize this thing, which is the Qshell command. Okay, so let me show you one thing here. Work mbr pdm. Okay, so here I'll quickly open my CL program by taking option 2, and in this option 2, like you can see, we have already created one program. So this program, like we have already used in previous session, but this time I'm going to tell you like how you can customize it. So for that you can simply take option DCL here. After taking DCL you can take F4 and just provide the variable name, type, storage, and length, then simply hit enter. It will declare your variable. Then we will use chgvar command in order to change the value. So simply write chgvar, take F4, provide variable name, and put the time, echo command for customizing the time. And later on you can use strqsh in order to run the command. So simply write strqsh, take F4, provide variable name. Okay, so these are the all steps that you can perform in order to customize this program for changing the time or for printing the time. Okay, in different format. Now I'm not going to compile this program because this is already compiled and this is not for the time purpose, But if you have customized your program in as per the time, then you can simply take option 14 to compile it, and then you can call to get the desired output. Okay. So yeah, these are the things that I wanted to share with you all in this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.